I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
No, I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Get you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
I win.
My legs are longer. I'll show you yet. Just need to grow a bit.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt! Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Damn it!
And one.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Be quick and pain.
Now, parry. Ciri, come on. How Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Damn it!
What?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with twi1. Come on! What the blazes are you doing? Tomfoolery! Enough! Ciri, twi1 is sometimes called a witcher's shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Past Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Gonna fight a witcher.
Hard, Geralt. Come on! See that, Ciri? Hard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Just be quick and painful. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really... Come on!
You'll never learn.
Burden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow. Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Rather not talk about it.
Gotcha.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Come on, at them! Come on!
Sam, you're ugly.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going. We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got behind the counter. There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was... Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old.
See you later, Vesemir. I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath.
Waste of words. Don't have time for your kind.
Smart, nor do we...
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits. Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face colour.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirit.
Finding her. That'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something...
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient...
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself.
Recognize me from Master...
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must...
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer.
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the...
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse
Where to?
I'm not omniscient.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Don't let up! Son of a... No! No!
Nice meeting you.
Freak.
Stay away from me and my family.
That's what you raise a glass at me?
It's Durban now.
What do you want?
D-E-R-B-A-N.
What do you want?
Not Goidemon.
What do you want?
But, what do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway?
My gran was from Nazet.
He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself in the morning.
May the gold sun guide you far away from my land.
Listen carefully. Kings do the
Never
fighting.
to sing that rhyme again. Never. Peasants do them. And you're not to play with Chetty no more. Any tidings from Vizine? What now? Chetty's a little fool who'll get us all killed. I see you with him again and you'll regret it.
What do I know?
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Got a lump of bread today.
The Goodman's boy knows a merchant who travelled to Nilfgaard once.
Go, go.
That's it, Roach.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Lord.
Hey-ya!
true. Northern once every 3 years.
I will give you such a lash. You'll not get food. Not from me.
Gloar en Eid Fein.
Gloire en Ard Fien.
I have my eye on you, Nordling.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go. Make way.
Goltais Griffin is Anvil.
What do you want, wanderer? You'll not get food. Not from me.
Requisition the ship. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about... The beast has killed 10 already. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply...
Too big a hassle?
No. Too... I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunt. Since then, the griffin has grown bold.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to...
I judge from your tone this will not be easy.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But...
Probably mastered the basics, though.
No. First came idioms. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village.
Tamira and Mislav.
Es sunt jakten.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot. Discipline, that is what you folk lack.
Yes, he said.
Blow on.
That's it, Roach.
Looking for trouble?
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just...
There are no decent men in the army.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Kings do the fighting.
Come on, Roach.
Peasants do the dying.
Ah.
bobbing about like shit in a blowhole.
Good woman, is this the road to Vizzy?
Slow now. Whoa.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But,
Blades don't worry me. Time does.
I can't fault you for it. Come on.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Good eye to you, good eye. No, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. 'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung. Watch out for yourself.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Hey-ya! Come on.
Got a lump of bread today.
Oh! That's it, Roach.
Should talk to Vesemir. Faster.
I knows what I knows.
Sits and roll oak tree. What happened to your mug?
Go, go.
It's raining, it's pouring, and
Wait a minute. Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban, man.
My gran told me about it. Lad went missing one day, so folk gathered
Leather
with him
Nordling.
nearby.
Step away.
Though he...
Yes. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
What did the folk do?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buck
Ought to work like a chop.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat. Remember Tredegar?
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop? Learn something. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves. Only in...
I'm ready.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's feet.
Good.
Told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing.
Move it!
Was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started whispering.
What do I got to do to get me a sword like that?
A stream, amber waves of grain, charming.
I know how to... So...
Let's start. Wind's good.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can...
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got you?
No. I'll go to Kaer
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer If they reach the valley... Speaking of winter and
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive! It's fast! Don't let it get away! Dance. Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand.
Man spends his whole life...
Not a witcher, unless... But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black One. Meet me at the inn.
Ah. Faster. Slow now.
Real Vedimin. My brothers will never believe it.
Make way.
What the hell is this?
Rye.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn.
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time. Under my nose. Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you... Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold.
I will give you such a lash.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got it. Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just...
What the fuck?
I'm too old for this shit.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew I might have waited until you found me, but it's good to see you, Geralt.
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horse.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years.
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to...
Well, Now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera. So...
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation.
Yeah, I remember.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain.
I'd like to be back behind some thick city.
Yennefer, how'd they...
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cutwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought...
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard...
Been on the road a while. Fine.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit...
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach.
A murderer of non-humans. We know this is...
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her. And I tend to...
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave.
Nilfgaard recently started a war. Unprovoked. So do us both a favor and...
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, sure...
An old acquaintance.
He believes your comrade Letho of Gullet.
My Well...
So with shame.
Feels...
Where that...
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you. The gentleman will tell me one...
A shame I have no time.
this might come as news to the gentleman. Waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress. Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit set it?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now?
No need. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South.
I'm not some boor.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you... Please watch. Leg extend.